Here's how you clean thrift store old records that are resistant to other cleaning methods using wood glue. I'm using Titebond II. I start with a small bead on an old dead record player and just spin the platter like a lazy Susan, drawing a bead about, a 1/16 of an inch or so, and trying to space it about 1/4 of an inch apart. And we'll just keep this spiral going. That's the end of the record. Now the wood glue, when it dries, you peel off like a facial mask, and it picks up deep into the grooves years of trash and dirt, grease, mold, fungus, human skin slough, all kinds of fun stuff. Now the expense of this runs about 1/4 a record, 25 cents a record, using this size of glue. It takes about between 4 and 12 hours, depending on environmental conditions, for the glue to dry. It has to dry completely, we'll show that, and then you peel it off. You want to take it all the way out to the edge of the LP. So that it gets the first track. Now I'm just spinning the platter with my fingers. Again, this is an old, non-functioning turntable. All the way out to the edge. Because you don't want the opening track, which is usually the dirtiest, or often the dirtiest, because of fingerprints and grease left behind, to not get glue. Okay, now once you've done that, I take an old credit card or thin piece of plastic, and you just move it around the edge of the record like a spreader. You want to be sure and get it all the way out to the edge. Apply enough pressure so that it presses down but leaves a nice, smooth coating. You want to be sure and get the inner grooves too. Okay. I'll make sure my outside edge is covered. I want to make sure I get these parts. Gravity will help fill in any little holes, but you want the big gaps covered. Then you just, I didn't get this. Then you just let it dry again, depending on heat and humidity. Any place from 4 to up to 12 hours. We'll just let that sit, and we'll come back later. Then after it's thoroughly dried, this is kind of delicate, you work a fingernail under the edge of the dried glue, and you peel it back. And it should come off in one sheet, and all the dirt and grease and lint and trash are all stuck inside the glue. And you can see how clean, even though it's still has lots of scratches, how clean this is compared to the side that hasn't been cleaned yet. And that's how you clean old collectible LPs.